done. Good morning, everyone. I don't know if this is going to come through or not, but we're trying it again. And if you see that little cutie right there, that's my middle granddaughter, and she's been with us for a few days now, and we're so happy that she's here. She brings us joy. See if I can get Genny in here. It's all, Genny. You're leaving in frame, honey. I don't know if I can get Genny to raise her nose or not. She's very tender on her nose. I can tell by the way she eats and how she takes a treat. I don't know if that's showing, but her nose is very raw still. Let me see if I can get in front of her. I think to me it looks like happened, and I know horses get hurt. It's not, I know that it's not if, it's when. That's just how it is having horses. It's just, and it's not even that serious, but compounded on everything, it feels like a lot sometimes. I don't know if she'll look up here. She smells a treat, and so does this little one. These horses bring me so much peace and joy and worry. If you just see how I barely touched her nose. I'm sorry, honey. I don't know how to, can you take it to the side? I'm sorry, Genny. It almost looks like something caught her right, let's see, right on the tip right here. And then maybe she jerked away and it just ripped her skin away. Here, honey. Want to try it again? Do you want to come out? Even when she eats, if she barely touches it, she jerks away. I put some stuff on it, but honestly it just comes off because when she dips down to get water, it washes it off. She just seems to be a little low this morning, and it might be because it's chillier and all the horses are trying to get their sun baths in. Let me see if I can show you this one. Hey, Penny. Hey, honey. Want to say hey? Penny's wanting to come in and get her crumbs. So I'm going to let her do that and let Genny go get some water. Come on, Genny. Come on, honey. Don't let Penny in until I let Genny out. I actually call Penny Mini Genny because that's what she looks like to me. You coming, Genny? She may not want to come. She may just want to stay in this little area and stand in the sun.
You want me to let her in?
No. Genny, you want to go get water? Genny. Genny, you listening? She sort of acts like she wants to stand there. She actually just rubbed her nose, so on the fence. You coming? You want to go out? You pretty, Genny, in the sunshine. Okay, let me see if she'll go out. Just tell Penny to step back. Don't let Genny run over you. Let me put the camera down and help you. So Penny's made it in to clean things up. And I thought if I could get this to maybe stay live, I would walk down to the bottom of the pasture. I haven't walked down there in a few days because you just simply couldn't get down there. But I really need to go kind of check it out and see where the work needs to begin. See if I can. I'm sorry to flip y'all all around, but I'm trying to get this where I can hold it. Okay, let me see if I can walk down here to the pasture and see what's happening, or the bottom of the pasture is where it flooded the worst, and it came up. I don't know how to flip this thing around. I guess I'll just have to do it by hand, and I may lose y'all. I have no idea if the internet will hold out all the way down through here. We did get one of the trees cleaned up that had fallen on the ring. A man who we just happened upon stopped, and he said that he is from Michigan, and he just threw his chainsaw on the back of his car and headed down, and he wanted to help any way he could, which is unbelievably amazing. And so he helped clean that tree up. I don't think I'm going to be able to get down here. I'm going to just turn the camera around and hold it. I don't know what you'll actually see, but I'll do my best to show. Woo, I'm sinking. To show you the bottom pasture. I meant to bring my muck boots, but I forgot them. So I might just try to pull my pants legs up, because this is not very good. We did put this little string of fence back up right here. Let's see if I can walk in the tractor. Tracks. So when some of y'all suggested that I go look over the pasture for what might have hurt Genny, it's hard to do right now, but I really think it might have been on the hay feeder that she did that. When I turn this camera around, what you're going to see is the neighbor house right over here. He had a big open shed that they used for singing and just hanging out. A lot of people would come over and just hang out. And his shed that was actually over in here is now over here against the fence. The fence did stay up, but there's his shed. And all we have up right now is this one wire that's barely hanging on. I am able to walk down here now, whereas you would just sink completely up to your knees. But here's another look at the bottom. There is the other part of his shed, or just pieces of it, I guess. I think people don't realize, if you're not here, the scope of how hard it's going to be to clean up the mountains. There's just so much trash and crap, and it's entangled. Here's part of the post. And this is, it's staying pretty good. Now, this fence line, all this fence line is down, but we have the horses up here. They're shut off from getting into this area. This is what used to be, it used to be a small creek, not very wide, but now it is like river size. Let me see if I can, I don't want to fall through anywhere. And I'm actually, just to be quite honest, I'm afraid what I might see down here, because I don't know if anyone has made it to this area to check for anything. But let me turn this around. This straight over here was a cow pasture, and it was flooded. Let me see if I can make my way back. I mean, this is going to be a lot of work, but here's a better shot of his shed. I don't don't know if you can see the horse standing up here. She is shut off from coming down this area. But I think what I was going to say was, this is terrible, but other places are so much worse. And fence and stuff can be fixed, but I don't think people really understand the scope of the damage. I think when you think of hurricane damage, you just think of like flooding in your home, but that's not what this is. And a lot of it is, when we say people have lost their homes, we don't mean like loss as in you just have to clean things up and get the water out and the mud out. What we mean is their home was washed away. Like nothing left of their home. And the land that their home sat on is gone. The earth that their home sat on, it's gone. It's now a riverbed where their home sat. So when we say their home and our businesses are gone, it means gone. Like down the river somewhere, and it's made new rivers where their home was. There's no place to rebuild. I mean, this fence right here held up pretty good. It's going to be a lot, a lot of work, but it stayed up. Oh, here's someone's picture. It makes me shake because that's so sad. The ground is holding up some, but not like it was. Oh, I'll take the second while I just thought of it. Some people have asked me about my website. It's down. I'm just assuming I've lost my business. I just haven't had enough internet or anything to run it, which is, it's just the craziest feeling because like you need your business. Like you need it to be on and working, but I have it shut down. And even if I opened it right this minute, the numbers wouldn't match up because I've just been taking bars of soap and handing them out to people, and set up a table beside the road at my house and just set out bars of soap for people to use. So my inventory is going to be all screwed up anyway. But one of the sweetest things I've seen is that table that I set up and put bars of soap on. Neighbors would come by, and I watched this one elderly lady come to the table, and she stood there for a minute, and I had some bottles of body wash, and she took one bottle of body wash and one bar of soap, and I just burst into tears, because that is our community. They're not taking more than they need. They're just taking for what they need right that minute, and it was precious. I can't tell you the things that I've seen happen like that from our community. This is getting kind of dicey. I don't know how the grass will do coming back through mud and sediment and just all the crap that's in here now. You can actually smell chemicals. I can smell like gasoline and I don't know what all it is, but it is chemically ridden. And their barrels have floated over. It's such a strange place to be. You feel so grateful for all that you have. Jenny's really watching me to see what I'm doing. Hey, honey. But yet, I'm experiencing this overwhelming feeling of guilt. I feel it when I go lay in my bed. I feel it when my plate is full. There's so many of my neighbors and they're being helped, but you just feel this guilt because you have and many don't. I mean, you try to do everything you can to help people, but I can't rebuild a house, what I can do is give soap. That's my skill. That's what I have. And I can use my body to work, but many things I can't do. But I think if everyone just did what they can, it makes such a big difference. Hey, honey. What you doing? Having a snack? Well, I'm sure y'all are tired of looking at this, but I just wanted to take another look at the pasture and see if there was anywhere I could start working to get it back for the horses. This fencing over here is okay. We had trees down, but it didn't bother it. So, thank you all for just hanging in there with me. I know I probably say things on the fly, but this is just an emotional roller coaster, and sometimes we're on a low and things maybe come out and the way you don't really mean it to, but I'm just trying to take it day by day, and I still mess up a lot. Let me see if I see anything here. Okay, so thank you so much to those of you who are understanding and give grace and don't come on my page and just rip me apart for things that I say. I'm here living. I'm here. And I see it. And I talk to people every day. And the gall of someone to come on here and tell me what's happening in my backyard is appalling. So I don't want to leave it on that note. So I do thank you all for being here with us. For those who truly love on Genny and me and my family, you just don't know how good it feels to run through the comments and see your prayers and your encouragement. Even though I do not know why I can't comment. I'm going to try again today to see if I can. But you all mean so much to me, and thank you for understanding my words even when they may not come out right. You know who I'm thankful for and what I'm thankful for. And big government is just not one of them. So thank you all, and I hope you have a beautiful day, and God bless you all, and keep praying for us and for all the little towns around us and the people. Okay, have a good day.